Alright guys, we're here for another Dokkan battle video, and this is actually a surprise. When the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma dropped on JP, we got an LR Beerus. I was expecting either an LR Beerus or an LR Super Saiyan God Goku, but another surprise was that this SR Physical Whis actually got a Dokkan Awakening. I didn't see that one coming, but it is a welcome addition to have kind of an old school or OG unit like this Whis actually go ahead and awaken. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken this guy, and we'll go ahead and hop into an event and test out how good he is. He is actually quite good. Like, I'm surprised. This is the type of thing they need to do more often. Like, you know, this is an old SR that probably not a lot of people have even kept a copy of, that they turned into a very useful unit. So let me level him up and we'll go ahead and hop into an event. Alright guys, so we are ready to hop into an event with the new Physical Whis. Before we go ahead and hop in, let's break him down and talk about why he's actually so good now. So this is Flexible Ideals Whis. His leader skill is Physical Type Ki +2 and HP attack and defense 50%. So that's interesting. His leader skill, I think, would actually be good enough to kind of use as a sub-leader skill for Dokkan Battlefield if you're having trouble in there. And he's an easy enough to obtain card, too. He is just an SR, which is easily summonable. And the only medals you need to awaken him are just the Whis medals that you can get either in the Baba Shop or from the Battle of Gods story event. Very, very easy, and I think the drop rate is actually quite high for those medals, so this is a very easy guy to get compared to other, like, I don't know, like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or something like that. Might be kind of hard for some players to obtain. His super attack is Prelude to Destruction. Unfortunately, really the only super attack we ever see Whis get in like any Dragon Ball game, because of the fact that Whis never really fucking fights. Because, you know, the angels are basically neutral. It would be cool to see these fuckers go all out one time, though. But the Prelude to Destruction does supreme damage and actually has a medium chance to stun, which is a 30% chance. So that's pretty good. That they have been upping that chance from, like, rare on most units. Like, you know, for a long time, we always saw, like, rare was the chance. Rare chance to stun. But now, many units are getting medium chance. So that's really good. So Whis' passive is Elegant Gesture, which is attack and defense 40% when HP is 30% or above, which is fine when you consider the second part of his passive is recover all HP only once when HP is 30% or below. So he's another one of these healing type units. This guy will be incredible for Super Battle Road, Extreme Z Awakening, Dokkan Battlefield, any of these difficult modes. This type of character is very, very good in, and because of the fact that he gives himself that little extra defensive buff of 40%, that's actually going to make him, like, less of a liability. Like, usually a unit like this, the problem is that, you know, you put him at the end of the rotation, and if they get hit there, they're going to take a lot of damage, you know, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 damage plus, but this guy is actually going to be able to buff his defense by 40%. Now, he already has a low defensive stat of 2,911, basically just at max level. But if you give him the free dupe system buffs, that does go up to nearly 5,000, which is very, very capable in a lot of these difficult modes. And then the free Senzu Bean effect, you know, some of these modes you can't use items. Dokkan Battlefield, you can't use items. Extreme Z Awakening, you can't use items. So, you know, one of these characters that could heal like this, very, very good. Now, his links are Godly Power, Shocking Speed, Connoisseur, Gentleman, Brainiacs, and Rival Duo. So, link set is okay. He does have Godly Power and Shocking Speed. He doesn't have Shouting Limit or Fierce Battle because he's not a TUR, though. 12 Q multiplier is 140%, which is what we would expect. And he is, of course, on the Realm of Gods category as, like, all Whis cards, Beerus cards, Super Saiyan, like, God Gokus and Vegetas. When I say Super Saiyan God, I mean, like, you know, Super Saiyan Blue as well. Alright, but with that said, let's go ahead and hop into an event with the Realm of Gods team. Obviously, The Realm of Gods theme is basically going to be... Oh, I thought I hit enter. Okay. Realm of Gods theme is basically going to be the best place to kind of show this guy. Or, I mean, I guess like a super physical team would work as well. I suppose I could have shown him on Super Battle Road. That actually would have been not a bad idea, to be honest. Super Battle Road is definitely a good testing ground for a lot of new units that might come out. And again, this Whis, like, you know, he's basically custom made for one of those difficult modes with that healing type passive. I'm actually a big fan of all those units that do that. So there's the AGL Whis, the physical Whis, the extreme AGL Darkness Toa is another unit that does that, which is very, very helpful. And again, I figured we'd go ahead and fight the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock event, because Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, I'm expecting will be the next Dokkan Fest to hit global. I thought he was going to come before Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rosei Goku Black, but they decided to push those two up. So, alright, so what I want to do, so we have the Whis in the third spot there. That's fine, because I don't think the two Goku Blacks here, you know, Goku Black and Zamasu and then Rosei Goku Black, I don't think they're going to actually be able to take down Bardock right here, base form Bardock, because my TUR Goku Black and Zamasu right here, obviously, you know, until they get hit, they're not really capable of doing a lot of damage, but if these fuckers get an additional like that, that's very annoying. I'm actually going to have, oh, and he gets a crit too, you son of a bitch. And now they're thank you very yo man yo this motherfucker had to the reason I did that was because I'm actually gonna I was thinking I'd have a Whis on a rotation. I'm holding back, fuck that, we're not super attacking with the Ultra Instinct Gokus. I wanted to have a rotation with Jiren and Whis. I think those two units together will actually work quite well, because they'll have Godly Power and Shocking Speed. And then I just figured I'd fill out the team with a bunch of Goku Blacks. I was finally able to get a dupe for my TUR Goku Black and Zamasu, so... Wow! I'm yo, intentionally holding back, and then... Bardock still goes down. The Realm of Gods theme is very, very strong. I certainly will say that. So I think... I actually don't even know if Bardock will be able to survive this rotation. You know, I might have to actually go ahead and run another event. Like, I want to see what Whis can do, Bardock. Can you please not go down so fast, my boy? Maybe next time I'll leave the Goku Blacks on the sideline. How about that? Next time, I won't bring all the Goku Blacks. They're a little too powerful, especially like the TUR. Like, now that I've got a dupe in there, like their stats, they're gonna be able to do a lot of damage once they start getting hit a couple times. All right, perfect. Yo. Watch Bardock super attack. So Super Saiyan 3 Bardock can actually seal. Watch him super attack and seal Whis right here. And then like we go the entire fight without even seeing a super attack one. If that happens, whoo! Okay. Alright. So there's Whis' animation. Same old thing you'd expect. Oh, he got the stuff! Yes! So it all worked out in the end, baby. Let's go. So there is that 30% chance to stun. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is one of the rare boss fights nowadays that actually can be stunned. How about that? Because most boss fights nowadays, like, you know, they're immune to something. So he's immune to his attack being lowered, his defense being lowered, but he can be stunned and he can be sealed. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess I do kind of like how every boss has like different set of resistances, right? I guess I do kind of like that. Like, that's kind of like an RPG, like an old school Final Fantasy or something. You know, maybe some boss you could poison, another boss you could affect them with the slow status ailment to make them slower or get less turns or something like that. So that's kind of cool. But I don't like when, like, you know, they release one of these fucking bosses that is immune to everything. It's kind of dumb. Like, I guess, like, Ultra Instinct Goku, right? Like, yeah, I'm totally cool with him being immune to every status effect. But, like, not every damn, like, boss fight that comes out needs to be immune to everything, right? So, alright. So now we are on to the end of the Bardock fight here. I still think this is so dumb how Bardock, like, you don't end on, we're not going to get the, I don't think we're going to get the super attack with the TUR, are we? Yeah, we are. No, we're not. We are, okay. Because I got a key on the map. Oh, Jiren. Yo, the Realm of Gods team. Jiren stunned him with his passive. I didn't even notice for a second there. The Realm of Gods team has gotten a gigantic buff lately, man. All these new units, all this fresh blood on this team really, really helps it out a lot. Like, Ultra Instinct Goku is, like, good. Like, you know, I'm probably not shocking anyone when I say that. You know, what a shock. Ultra Instinct Goku's good. But, like, he's really good. And you can just run him as a floater on the team, you know, because, like, he has a really good link set. Like, he does make a very capable floater as well, because, oh, okay. Because, like, he's going to be sharing links with, like, basically every single unit. He doesn't have shocking speed, though, so that does hurt, I guess, a little bit with, like, Beerus. Like, if you want to get some of the Beeruses or the Whis linked up with him. But he does obviously have Tournament of Power with Jiren. That's nice. It's nice that both Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku share Tournament of Power. Makes it very easy to run those two alongside each other. Also makes that Universal Survival Arc team very, very good. Alright, so, wow, almost up to 70 Super Saiyan 3 Bardock medals. That's funny, like, doing, like, a lot of showcases and stuff, I end up just getting a lot of those medals. Another thing I wanted to show real quick before we end is, I really do love this new, like, system, the Dokkan Awakening tab. Like, just being able to see it updated like this. Like, you know, I woke that unit right here, this Whis, and now, like, we got the gold bar right there to indicate that, like, I've got him. Like, that's really, really cool. I'll probably go ahead and keep awakening a bunch of units in the future. But, alright, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. There's another, you know, powerful unit added to the game that's quite easy to get. Hey, we got the stun. We was able to stun in the battle. That's all that counts. I might do another video on this guy in the future on Super Battle Road, or I'm sure, like, you know, opportunity will present itself to where, like, for example, he might be really good in the Int Ultimate Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening, right? Because that Ultimate Gohan is an Int type, so this Whis could be a very good unit to bring there. We'll see. Regardless, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys later.